everyone, I am Aditi Garware, your caking and baking friend, and welcome to my channel Sweet Boutique by Aditi. Today we are going to make a very special recipe, and that too eggless and sugar-free. Yes, you heard me right. So we are going to make sugar-free eggless atta cake. We are also going to add some semolina to it and keep it absolutely healthy and yummy. So let's go, let's begin with the recipe. So I have some jaggery over here, and now I am going to melt it in a saucepan. And I am going to use a spatula to cook my jaggery. So this will take a while to melt. So what you can do is you can cut the jaggery into smaller bits and pieces so that it melts easily, or you can use jaggery powder, or you can even use organic jaggery that's brown in color. So that will give a brownish look to your cake as well. So anybody who does not want to consume refined sugar can definitely try this recipe at home. It is a one bowl method and it is very simple. Let's check our jaggery. So while my jaggery is melting, I am going to sift in my dry ingredients. So with a sifter, let's take some atta, that is wheat flour. Let's add in baking soda and baking powder. Also, I'm going to add some semolina, and let's sift this. This gives good aeration to your cake. It's going to make your cake lighter. So a lot of times people use 50% maida, but in this recipe we are using 100% wheat flour. Let's check how the jaggery looks like. So keep on stirring this. So you do not want any lumps in this mixture. So now we are going to shut off the flame. So to this, now we are going to add a little bit of milk, and the jaggery mixture we are going to add to our dry ingredients. And I'm going to add 1 part of milk. Keep on stirring so this amalgamates together. And this should be good. So now I am going to add this mixture to my dry ingredients. So let's add this. And let's mix this well. Also, I am going to add my oil to the mixture. So I'm using flavorless oil. You can use any flavorless oil like sunflower oil. Also, there are healthy options to this. You can use virgin coconut oil, you can use olive oil, but these oils do have a peculiar taste. So some of you might not like it, so for them you can use flavorless oil. Otherwise, you have a lot of healthy options available. You can also use ghee. That is also a lovely homemade option. So mixing this together. And now let's add in the milk. Milk is our liquid ingredient. Now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla essence. Mix this well so that there aren't any lumps. At the end, I'm going to use a hand beater so that this mixes really well and we do not have any lumps. Yeah, that's it. Do not overmix it, just till it mixes well. So I am going to bake this cake in a loaf liner. You get loaf liners in the market. They are also called as bake and serve molds, or they are called as ready to bake molds. You can also just wrap these up and give it to your clients or your friends and family, or demold this and eat it at home as well. So I love these. These look very smart. So let's try using a loaf liner. Now I'm going to pour my batter into the loaf liner. So you can already see there's a hint of brown color to this. Now I'm going to add some dry fruits over these. You can also add tutti frutti, you can add choco chips. Obviously they wouldn't be the healthy option, but I love adding dry fruits, so I'm going to add some. I have some crushed walnuts, some almonds. Let's drizzle some pistachios as well. I am going to bake this at 170 degrees Celsius for approximately 25 minutes or until the skewer comes out clean. I always preheat my oven before baking at the same temperature that I am going to be baking at. The preheating is for 10 minutes. Let's go. I have a baking tray. Let me transfer this onto a baking tray. Yes, this looks good. Let's go. "25 minutes are up. Let's see how our cake looks like. This has got the perfect browning. I am so happy with the result. You can see the beautiful crust on top and I am totally loving it. The smell, the aroma is so good. So I am going to put this up on a cooling rack, let it cool for a while and then cut. Be very gentle and I'm going to let it rest over there for 15 to 20 minutes till it comes down to room temperature and then I'm going to cut into it. So my cake is cooled and I am going to demold it and cut it. Always remember, when your cake is cold, then only demold it, otherwise you will end up breaking your cake. So let's try this. Now with a knife, I'm going to loosen the sides of the mold and the cake so that it's easier for me to demold. Let's go for it. So I'm going to invert this and let's cut some slices and I can't wait to taste how this is. Use a nice good knife which is sharp enough so you get clean slices. So let's properly arrange this on the platter and it's ready for serving. I want to taste this one, okay? I can't resist myself, so let's try. I'm going to take a portion of this. Wow, this is so good and doesn't even seem like it's sugar-free. This has got the perfect taste and the perfect sweetness. So please do try this at home and let me know how do you like the recipe. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Sweet Boutique by Aditi and do follow me for more such interesting and innovative recipes. Bye!